Magic the Gathering Arena has been rated T by the ESRB for mild blood and gore and fantasy violence. It is approved for all players age 13 and over. Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome back to Sunday Morning Magic. Today I've got a deck for you that I amusingly call Chatterfang Goes Nuts. It is a tribal aggro deck, mono green, and it's all based on squirrels, which is not a tribal you normally see, but which personally I think is hilarious, so I like playing this deck. I got to admit, it only wins about 60% of the time, but that doesn't matter because the fun is in the playing, not the winning. Now, the point of this deck is to get as many squirrels out on the board, especially squirrel tokens, and to that effect, you've got all kinds of things here. You get Chatter the Squirrel. Hold on, let me bring this back. Chatter the Squirrel, which of course just goes ahead and creates the token, and you can use the flashback function and use it multiple times. You got Squirrel Sanctuary. You drop this enchantment, it creates a squirrel token. You can also bring it back to your hand if one of your non-token creatures dies. Scurrid Colony, that's a heavy hitter if you can get all your lands out. Squirrel Sovereign buffs your squirrel tokens, and remember, you want to get as many squirrel tokens out as you can, as fast as you can. Verdant Command creates squirrel tokens, plus it can do other things. It can give you life, it can exile something from a graveyard. It's a useful card. We've got Broken Wings for artifact and enchantment control, not to mention for taking down flying creatures. Chatterfang Squirrel General, in the name of the title, he's a legendary 3/3. Basically, it adds, if you're going to create tokens, it adds an extra token. Now, if I was playing green-black, if I was playing Golgari, I could also use his Sacrifice X Squirrels, and the target creature gets plus X, minus X till the end of turn. But I'm not using black. Chitter Splitter is an artifact. It spits out squirrel tokens, so you want to get this down. Once it hits your hand, you want to get it down as quickly as possible. It also gives your squirrels a +1/+1 buff for every acorn counter on it. And every time you sacrifice a squirrel token, you can put a +1/+1 counter on it. So it generates the tokens, and then you can sacrifice them, and boom, it just buffs your creatures. Crushing Canopy, that's for more control. Squirrel Mob, useful, heavy hitter. It gets +1/+1 for each other squirrel on the battlefield, which is one of the other reasons why you want to get as many squirrel tokens out there as possible. I once won a game by managing to get this guy up to 30/30, so it can be a thing. Icon of Ancestry, it's got dual purposes. First is you choose a creature type, in this case squirrels. All your squirrels will get a +1/+1, plus pay 3 and tap, and you can look through like the first first 3 cards of your library for a squirrel card, which is what you're going to want to do. Toski's self-explanatory. He's indestructible. He always attacks, and if he actually hits, you draw a card. And speaking of drawing cards, that's the sole purpose of the Cosmos Elixir. I'm going boring with just 28 straight land, but like I said, this to 28 straight forests, nothing but green, and no special forests, no special whatever, just forests. Excuse me for a sec. Okay. Anyway, the deck is pretty self-explanatory, so let's get to it, shall we? Now you may notice that I am not playing the game with my headset on. To be brutally honest, it's sweltering in my little studio here, and my ears were itching, so I took my headphones off. I don't need to hear the game to know what's going on. Neither do I need to hear the game to speak into my microphone. I can speak into my microphone just fine, thanks. Anyway, this is actually not as it's actually not as bad a hand as it looks. So let's go ahead and keep it. Alright, going to drop that Squirrel Sanctuary. It'll give us a 1/1 token. And if we get an actual creature, we can bring it back to our hand and do it all over again. Ah, looky here. Okay. Got a second Crushing Canopy we don't really need right now. Alright, well, let's do this. We're going to have it create 2 tapped Squirrel tokens, and we're going to gain the 3 life. You know what? Yeah. If he blocks it, it's the end of a threat. If he doesn't block it, I've done 1 damage. There we go. Of course, you can waltz right through and get it back because that vampire has lifelink on it. Okay, that is probably a poison cup. Click squirrel, and now they hit a little bit harder. Yeah, you see, told you it was poison cup. Now, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Scurrid Colony, just because. And then let's see if he wants to keep those vampires more than I want to get rid of them. Apparently not. Okay. Excuse me. I've got iced tea, by the way. Oh, that's not a good sign. Alright, let's drop this. And as the Scurrid is now a 3/3, if he blocks, I'll of course kill his win condition, because I get the feeling that what I'm looking at here is a one of those life decks that has that combination that makes it on. Here we go. Well, you know what? I have a secret weapon. You ready? Has it already ended? My God. Okay, I'm scooping. I honestly thought you needed more than just that. If I had gotten another turn, I could have taken that out. But Jesus Christ, that's... You know, that deck is perfectly legitimate. It is perfectly legal, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I just want to go on the record as saying that if you're playing that deck with that combination, you suck. Okay? Yes, legitimate strategy doesn't mean you're less of an asshole. There are certain decks that only assholes play. That's one of them. Now, you guys are probably going to remember that I called users of that deck an asshole when I wheel it out myself, because yes, I have a copy of it. I never said I wasn't an asshole, guys. Let's get to the second game, okay? And that's the bad part. The bad part is all that happens faster than instant. I had an instant in my hand. I just didn't have the mana to cast it. Had I had the mana to cast it, I could have put him... He probably would have scooped had I been able to get rid of that enchantment. All right. We're going to keep this one. It's not a bad hand to start with. Opponent goes first. I've been playing Magic the Gathering Arena all day, and you know how many times I've been on the play? About 3. Mostly, I've been on the draw. By all means, take all the time you need. And we have a life deck. All right. Let's see, Crushing Canopy is what? Enchantments? Yeah. Did he set up a board wipe on the second turn? Really? Is that what he did? He's going to put an enchantment down. I have a crushing. Oh, look at that. I wonder what he's going to do when I take it away from him. Okay, let's go ahead and play Chitterfang. Or Chatterfang. I am constantly calling the thing Chitterfang. Okay. He's looking for the mana to be able to cast that Divine Visitation. Okay, we've got 6 mana. He's about to try and play. Now let's see if that is a board wipe. Yep, now would be an excellent time to do it. Well, it's only a 2/2 now, but hey, it's a creature. Let's hope the rest of my token generators don't crap out on me. You're gonna play that divine? Yeah, there we go. Okay, my turn now. Let's drop that 6th land. Let's go ahead and execute his enchantment. Bye-bye. And let's drop a Scurried Calling. I figure since he went looking for that particular enchantment specifically, he doesn't have another one in his hand. Now we know why. He's looking to play Angels. Specifically, he's looking to play... Specifically, he was looking to play that and then generate tokens to chew out lots of Angels at a time. And I blew up his plans. Oh well, I'll take the win. The reason why I'm drinking the tea so often is because it's ice cold, and I don't know if you can see me sweating in this room, but it's got to be 100 degrees in this room right now. And the stupid thing is it's about 40 degrees outside, so when I want to cool off after I get done recording this video, all I got to do is walk out on my back porch and I'll be freezing. So let's get to this third game. I gotta trim all this. It's getting to the point that I close my mouth and suddenly I've got a mouthful of mustache hair. It's not pretty, not pretty. All right, pretty good progression. The ramp's good, and we've got enough land. So yeah, let's keep it. Anytime now. Dun dun. Do 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 do. Did they disconnect? They might have. Oh, it's my turn. Well, now I feel foolish. Okay, there's our first squirrel. I do feel foolish. I didn't notice that I went first. I'm old. What do you want? Senility is a thing. I really shouldn't joke about that. My dad is currently in the middle of a fight with Alzheimer's. I shouldn't joke about senility. I'm watching it happen to my father, you know, this man who is this enormous giant of a man in my life and who taught me a lot about what it actually means to be a man. And now he's forgetting everything. Okay. Oh, I think we're going to put this down. Squirrel. Yeah, now he's gone from getting hit for 3 to getting hit for 6. There we go. This will get me some cards. That's a good one. Well, look at this. You know the neat thing about this card? The neat thing about this card is I have a crushing canopy in my hand. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Yeah, let's do that. That's it. Good game, guy. That was fun. Did I have fun? Yeah, I had fun. That was a cakewalk. It's like he never really had a chance to respond. Okay, so that's good. So far we've had what? 3 games? 3 games or 4? It's either 2 wins, 1 loss, or 3 wins, 1 loss. I've lost track. Let's do one more game and then we will call it a night, guys. I'm having fun so far. I hope you're having fun watching. You know, it's funny. I've only been to Mythic once in my life. I've never, even on the way up the ladder, I've never encountered any of the quote-unquote big-name players. Okay. Yeah, we're going to keep it all. Here he goes. Oh, hey, it's a mill deck. We might actually lose this one. Ooh. That icon caused trouble. Let's see. No use attacking. Until I can bump these guys up over 3, there's no real point in it, or can throw more than 1 creature at them. Yep, look at this. Damn, this is hurting. And other than smashing face, I don't have it. Okay, yeah, you can do that. You don't have to fucking brag about it. No, that's assholeness. That little clicky before he actually does it. That is, look what I'm about to do to you. And that is fuckhead play. I don't play with assholes. If you're going to be an arrogant dick, I don't want you in a game. Okay? I will not play guys who do that kind of thing. The guys who do something clever and then go, oops, yeah, that just makes me want to crush their faces. But that kind of shit, no. I don't play with bad sportsmen. You know, yes, it's a loss. Big fucking deal. I'd rather lose than play with a jackass. That's just my opinion. I would rather lose the game, concede and lose, than continue to play with a dick who does that kind of bullshit. You know, he's probably some 13-year-old who thinks that being good at this game actually means something in the real world. I've met a lot of people like that. Well, I'm #1 mythic, and you know what? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. What have you done with your life? What have you done with your life? I was a chef for Disney at their #1 resort for 10 years. What have you done that's equaled that? I raised 2 kids on my own after my wife walked out on me. What have you done that's equaled that? Played a game? Ooh, you're good at a game. Big fucking deal. I hate gags like that. Waiting on you, Junior. Okay, I'm sorry for the rant, guys. I didn't mean to go off on a rant, but poor sportsmanship bugs me. It really does. I play this game for fun. I'm not looking to become, world champion and earn $1 million from WotC. I'm not looking for it. I play this for fun. Okay, do I like winning? Yes, of course I like winning. Do I like being good at it? Yes, I like being good at it. Am I such a fuckhead that I'm going to brag about what I'm going to do to somebody before I do it? Nah, because that's bullshit. Yeah, and it is. It's bullshit. Let's see if I get that 4th forest. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Of course, I got more. Wow. If I keep laying down threats to him, do you think he's going to keep burning them down? I really need that 4th land. Ah, there he goes. He probably ran out of creature kill and yet doesn't have any more land in his hand. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching me. Again, this deck will be listed down below in the comments or in the description, and a link to the AetherHub page for this deck will be included. I hope you liked what you saw here. If you did, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can never miss one of my videos. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about bad sportsmanship. I look forward to talking to you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.